Need help? You got it? We did it. We made it to the islands, and this time it's not raining. Last time you saw me, I was in El Nido, but from there we went back down to Puerto Princesa and took a plane to Cebu City, and then we took the ferry, which took about 2 hours, cost 600 pesos, all the way to the port on Bohol Island, which is where we are now. Technically, we are on Panglao. It's the little island right next to the big island of Bohol. It is beautiful here so far. The weather is perfect. Couldn't ask for anything any better. Maybe we got lucky, but we're gonna enjoy it while we can. We are starting the day off with breakfast at one of our favorite restaurants, which is the only restaurant we've been to on the island so far, but it is a good one, so we had to come back. La Familia, if you're interested. As we do with all of the new cities we go to, we are just renting a scooter and we're gonna take a little trip around to see what's around us. We have a couple things planned out for our time here. Longanizo. So if you get the opportunity to have it, get it. So good. Check out this breakfast though.
$3.
Oh yeah, $3. Okay, breakfast is done, and I have to say, so far, one of my very favorite things about this island is the lack of traffic. From Manila to Cebu, the traffic was absolutely insane. Right now, we are headed to the beach to check out one of the most famous beaches on the island. Rented this dope scooter, actually very new scooter, one of the nicest ones we've had so far, for 300 pesos for 24 hours. Let's get going.
Did you know that Filipinos call Americans or white people Joes? This white guy made a video about how Filipinos call white people like, "Hey Joe," and it came from back in World War II when people associated Americans with GI Joes.
I thought it.
Call all white people Joe.
I cannot explain to you how happy I am that it is not raining here. I was nervous that we weren't going to get the opportunity to actually enjoy the beach being in the Philippines during the rainy season, but apparently if you get east enough, doesn't really matter. So we made it to Alona Beach. It is much busier here than it was in Palawan, so pretty excited. Oh, don't vlog in traffic. All right, first impressions of Alona Beach. It's definitely the touristy beach that we have heard that it was going to be, but the waters are beautiful. Looks like it's a little high tide, so there's not too much of beach to actually lay on. It also seems like this is a very big dive spot. There are a lot of dive resorts right on the water. Something to think about. I do have my paddy. We are on the search for some loungers on the beach, which normally you just have to buy a drink to actually use. We just checked one spot, you actually had to pay for it. It was $750. So we're gonna try to find something a little bit cheaper, maybe not at a resort.
Are we able to get a drink for each of the two here on the chairs, or?
$250, but until 5 p.m.
Okay, we succeeded. Chrissy got her drink, we found some chairs, but it is a little too windy out here to film right now. I'm a little nervous about sand getting into the camera, so I'm gonna practice my B-roll game. It's a beautiful place, shouldn't be too hard. Let me know how I do. How was that? Was it all right? I'm getting better. I'm coming for you, Cody Warner. We are headed out of Alona Beach. Hey, did you guys know that sea urchins were a thing around here? Like, not just a thing that existed, but like a thing that could hurt you. I guess they're like running rampant all around the water. There's just like a little spiky ball animal things that uni comes from. I don't know. We are headed off of the beach now. We did our relaxing. We are now headed to something that I never thought that I would actually pay to do. Growing up, I always got to see fireflies for free, just in the backyard. We went the wrong way, didn't we? But apparently you pay to see them here. Chrissy's already got her helmet on. She's ready for the scooter. They're nice helmets, and I'm nervous that if we leave them on the scooter, they're gonna get stolen. So let's head back. Hi, is there room?
One can sit here and one at the front.
Oh,
Okay?
in the front.
Pretty close to the beach.
Thank you.
Filipino wife, careful.
So we've made it. We got the rundown. I've been told that my lower half might get extremely wet, so I'm going to be putting the camera in a dry sack, but we got a great group with us. I'm going to put you in the bag now. Let's see if I can do this. You want to open this up? We'll just... Okay, so this whole filming on a kayak thing was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, but we're in the mangroves right now. It's getting late, it's getting dark, it's getting beautiful, but this is on an iPhone. Hopefully by the time we get out there and we actually are able to settle and just kind of watch the fireflies, I'll be able to get the camera out. And while I was recording that, I had Christy do all the work. Okay. You know those days when it's just like too bright out and you broke your only pair of sunglasses because you can't be trusted with nice things? Welcome to my life. I am so excited today. Today, we are doing something I've been waiting for a while. We're headed to a waterfall, and I've been craving a waterfall for so long. It's about an hour north of where we're staying, which will be the longest scooter ride I think that I've taken to date. Hoping to get some great Instagram photos, shameless plug, check the tag below. But the sooner we head out, the sooner we get there, so let's go. Woo! I have been excited for a waterfall since maybe the very small waterfall that we went to in Chiang Mai, Thailand. But we haven't seen anything with like that cerulean blue water yet. And we've been in cities for so long. I've really just been craving this. This is what I've been wanting for a while. Oh, we can see it through the trees. Check us out. Woo, buddy. Let's do it. So I'm still learning this whole photography thing, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. Just spent the last maybe half an hour getting a ton of photos. Just like a PSA, be very careful when you're taking photos with an expensive camera inside of a waterfall. You're gonna fall, you're gonna cut your toe. I did. But that's also what happens when you can't afford to have nice things because you break your flip-flops. So I'm going barefoot. I still can't get over how like aquamarine this water is. So we're the only ones here. So if you get the chance, Mag-Aso Falls is so far incredible.
Need help?
I don't know why there's nobody here, but there's not. I did not expect to have this entire thing to ourselves. It costs 10 pesos to actually drive our motorbike in here, and then another 20 per person to actually get into the waterfall. So like in the grand scheme of an empty waterfall, totally worth it. We found these like these structures. I don't know what they are, but I feel like this place used to maybe be a lot busier than it is, because there's some sort of almost like a cafeteria table here with a little shelter. I'll show you up at the top. Actually, I got some B-roll of it. There's like a little, it looked like a juice bar that was completely abandoned and just run down. The plan was for us to leave, but it started downpouring. We found that little shelter that we were talking about, so we're just kind of chilling in here for the time being, trying to wait it out. But I figure this is as good of time as any to end the vlog. So if you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And until next time, until the next episode of Citizens of Everywhere, peace.